Wow, guys, monster day today. This is Michael Edward with True Trading Group. ATOS, an absolute monster trade. And we caught another perfect TTG triangle pattern. We got in this stock at 77 cents this morning, way before the run, all the way up to $1.50. And I'm going to walk you through the pattern right now on this TTG. Actually, first, I'm going to show you some of our members. This is what some of our members were saying in ATOS today, guys. Out at ATOS, $1,100 profit. Good call. I think this guy got out at 82. Out of ATOS. Great trade, ATOS. I mean, you see guys were just pulling money out of this ATOS all day today. And I want to walk you through the first trade because there were two trade setups in ATOS. I'm going to take you through the first one. To do that, I've got to pan in because the stock made such a big move you can't even see the chart. Okay, here's the morning trade in ATOS. We were talking about this trade since yesterday. Actually, a couple of people got long yesterday and held on to it for a swing today. And it was really because of these highs, this resistance area at 65 cents. Okay, this area you see right here, 65 cents right here. Okay, you can see these highs, guys. This 65 cents was such an area of resistance for this stock. Okay, now we said today the stock was gapping above 65 cents, and we talked about in our pre-market game plan, the stock gaps above 65 cents, guys. Watch for this thing to really get moving because it'll be through that resistance. Stock gaps above 65 cents today, guys. Immediately pushes, puts in that initial high of day. Here's your initial morning high in ATOS. Then the stock has a little pull-in, okay? Regains its footing and then pushes higher, breaks that initial high. So now you take a line, you draw it straight across that previous morning high, that initial morning high, I'm sorry. As soon as the stock broke above it, it pulled in, and what did it do? It held support at that initial morning high. You then can take a downtrending resistance line and draw it across as the stock makes lower highs, okay, bouncing off this support level, and then that forms your TTG triangle pattern. My absolute favorite pattern, you guys know it. Then the stock breaks out of that descending trend line right here on a strong increase in volume, and the move was on. Okay, we absolutely nailed this trade in ATOS. My final take profit was at 91 cents in front of a 93-cent resistance level. Where did I get that resistance level from? I'll take you out on the daily chart. Let's pan ourselves out a little bit. And I drew a line straight across these highs. This high right here, that will put the stock up into a gap. And then this high right here, back in September when the stock touched that 200-day moving average and then pulled back. That's 93 cents. Okay, so this was 92, this was 93. So being the prudent trader that I am, I said, guys, I'm taking profits in front of that resistance area, and I took my profit, my final take profit at 91 cents. Okay, for an 18% gain. It was an absolute beautiful trade. Okay, I was completely flat the position. But then what did ATOS do? It pulled in, let's pan back out. Okay, after that high, it pulls itself in. But now, remember that previous morning high. Okay, here it is. Here's that previous morning high. Once the stock broke it, where did it pull in and hold support? Let's draw another line across that previous morning high. Wow, look at that. Held support right there at 80 cents. Then you can draw another descending resistance line as the stock makes a lower high. And right here, guys, I said, guys, I'm going to look for ATOS to pull back down and retest this 80 cents and give us another TTG triangle pattern in the afternoon. This stock was so strong, it did not even get back down to this support level. It ended up busting through this downtrend resistance line right here at 12.18. Okay, I did not chase or go after this stock right here because I was expecting this stock to pull back in down to 80 and retest the support level one last time before making its move. The stock ended up moving sooner than I thought it was going to. Let's pan out. Okay, but it was this candle right here that was the trigger for another trade in the afternoon. Why? Here's your new high right here. Let's zoom back in. Okay? Here's your new high now. All right? Let's delete this because this is no longer the high. All right? Here's your new high right there. Now, let's draw a line straight across it. Okay? Now let's pan back out. You can see here on this candle, the stock broke through that high on a strong volume increase. And then you can see here the stock held above that previous high. Not just once, but twice. And then the move was on. Then you saw just monster volume coming into this ATOS as the stock just exploded higher all the way up to 150. This stock went way higher than I expected it to, guys. I was not in this second move. Okay, we absolutely nailed that first trade in the morning, and then the stock gave you another signal. This was another signal right here. This is a signal, guys. The stock breaks that high on an increase in volume and then holds above it. And then once you see this increase in volume, the stock just pushed all afternoon. I could not believe the volume that was pouring into this ATOS. Was an absolute monster trade. So many members caught this in the morning on that initial TTG triangle pattern. Great job today, guys. Couldn't be any happier with this ATOS setup. And we nailed another one. We were early on another one, guys. We're seeming, with this TTG triangle pattern, we seem to be first to the party on a lot of these moves. And even though we didn't catch this second half of this move, we absolutely nailed that morning breakout. I'll zoom back in. We absolutely nailed this morning breakout. Okay, and I couldn't be happier. Another TTG triangle pattern worked out perfectly. I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow.